Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Touki Toussaint gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
And now in the box, Mookie Betts. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway from Truist Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. To 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. David Fletcher waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air. Riley just to the left of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
So now into the box is David Fletcher. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And now the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. That misses, 2-0. Fletcher hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
3-1.
I got 3-1.
One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Bruce. He can't get there as it falls in.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
So the next to bat will be Anthony Rendon, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Runners going. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ozuna looks up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The center fielder, number 35.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, and even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here now is Will Smith. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category.
Yeah, this guy's been really good as of late. 7 runs batted in his last 10 games.
Now here's the first offering. A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. And he makes the catch in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next, it'll be Max Muncy. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up from Truist Park. It's now 2-0 LA. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Bauer sets his sights, and the pitch. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
A ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Line toward the gap in left center, and Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
At the plate now is Nick Ahmed. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Benintendi leads off second with nobody out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Skied into straightaway right. Bruce on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Next, here is Trevor Bauer. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
A man at third with one away. Two balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Now the 2-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He topped out in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Betts is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Fouled off. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. One pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. And oh, he can't rein it in.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Bruce. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves nothing. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Bauer sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And with a batting average over the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better at the plate as the season progresses.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. Rendon has it, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Marcell.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Now the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Jay Bruce now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1. Nope. 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Travis d'Arnaud would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 9 homers and 54 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 0-2 once more. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
1 and 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up is Will Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball.
Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Outside at 94. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Andrew Benintendi would be next. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves nothing. Into the box, Austin Riley. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Bauer pauses. Here it comes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's set and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Riley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Albies, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 5-1. Sean Newcomb, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed flew out last time up. First delivery to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one, lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trevor Bauer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Riley will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Now here's the pitch.
Junior.
1-0.
Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I got 2-1 the count.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Marcell Ozuna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 30, Jay.
Up next, Jay Bruce. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch as soon as it comes out of the hand.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud.
Catcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Next to dig in, Austin Riley worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-3 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
Count for 2-1.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Rendon on his way to second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4, so the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in will be Will Smith. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Bellinger is off of first with 2 away. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside and low, 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. Jalen Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Now the 1-0. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Yeah.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
And that misses for ball 4.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Albies is on the move. Pitch misses the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next to hit is Ronald Acuna, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
No offer at that one. It's a called strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Aaron Slegers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
At the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Working for the punch out and the offering. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Shoots this one over to first. One there. On to Freeman, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Trevor Bauer. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. David Price enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So stepping in is Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That's inside. 2-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Price into his motion. Here it is on 2-0. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, Jay Bruce, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0. Travis d'Arnaud, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Corey Knebel takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. Fouled off. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Justin Dean will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still down 5-3. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Next for the Dodgers, David Fletcher. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Anthony Rendon will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 5-3. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Muncy is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman,
Next to stand in is Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now here's the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Tyler Matzek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Now it'll be Cody Bellinger. His prior history in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
At the plate now, Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now they'll put the tag on him at second, and they get him. My word, what a mess defensively, but it turns out to be a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
A man on third with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Too high, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luis Aviles will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Jansen's ready. First pitch on the way.
0-1.
And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away. So next to hit is Jay Bruce. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. Blake Treinen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding in to start the 9th is Luis Aviles, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First offering on its way. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. A 1 pitch on its way. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. Now to bat, Mookie Betts. Career against Blake Treinen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in next, David Fletcher. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Slider laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains 5-3. Tommy Kahnle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. So a full count now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. d'Arnaud aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 49. Wait.
Alex Jackson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Final strike for the Braves. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer hangs win number 11 on his line. Touki Toussaint worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Tommy Kahnle hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers,